I want to restate something for our video people.
Okay.
We have to shut the air conditioner off here.
Yes.
And so I try to freeze the place before Sherry gets here. And it rarely really gets that far down. As soon as we start the show, let's shut it off so it doesn't bleed onto the air.
That's right.
So I start with this jacket, but if you're wondering, like, why does he always at the beginning have a jacket for like 2 minutes?
And then he throws it off like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, because it warms up really fast.
And for me, you'll be like, her makeup really looked really great at the beginning of that. And then as it goes on and you see me with napkins and you see me dabbing and everything, and by the end, it's like, instead of the before and after picture, it's like someone put the after first and then the other picture. So
it's kind of like the show just starts with great promise every time. And you think, hey, this is going to be professional. By the end of it, it's like the car where everything's falling off and you just kind of coast into the gas station.
With a bumper and 2 tires.
Just like, that's our program. I had the old guitar out here. Yeah.
When I came into the studio and I saw that you had it out, I knew we were in for another Brant Hansen original.
This song, I hope maybe you can relate to this. I hope you can't. I hope you can't, but I can. It's a song written to a friend, from a friend.
Okay.
And it's called Please Take Down That Picture of Me.
And
kind of a social media inspired. Hello, friend. I'm texting you again. 'Cause apparently you didn't get my last 3 texts. Yes, you know, it's about that photo.
Yes.
On your Facebook, it's the one that makes me look misshapen and grotesque. Please take down that picture of me.
Yes.
Please take down that picture of me. Here comes the big bridge, Mark.
All right.
Sure, the angle and the light makes you look alright. But I look like a vampire and not one of the cool ones. I know I'm not the most beautiful person in the world.
Yes.
But can we agree I don't look like Fred Flintstone? I'd argue this photo is misleading because it makes me look like Fred Flintstone.
Again, with the Fred Flintstone, sure.
So please take down that picture of me.
Yes. Yes.
And you are my friend, but this makes me look like I have 6 chins. Please take down that picture of me. It makes me look like Fred.
Oh, back to
Flintstone.
yes. I cannot begin to tell you how deeply I felt that inside.
Thank you. I felt it.
That was one of the most emotional songs.
Thank you.
That you have written.
Thank you. I feel spent emotionally.
You really poured it all out on the page there.
Yeah.
Was there an event that motivated that?
No, honestly, when your friend puts up a photo that you've already said, I think that's the thing. You already said, hey, delete that, and then wham, there it is in your feed.
Right. And it starts getting all kinds of likes.
Yeah.
And comments, and so it's going to keep popping up.
You can be like, well, untag yourself, but it's still on your friend's timeline or at work or something after you specifically said delete it.
Could you take that down?
But there's the conundrum, which is whoever posts it looked good in it.
They know they look good,
but
and they're willing to sacrifice
just
you.
Be an arm there. So
You're the sacrifice in that scenario.
They will not be stopped on a train to looking good. You cannot derail this.
Leadership. Leadership means being higher than everybody else. And that means responsibility. But it also just kind of means you're better than, higher, not better, but higher than everybody else. Not better, a little better. It also means, do you hear this music? It's the kind of music that you hear when you're really up high. That's what's going through my head all the time as a leader. I'm making decisions for the people under my authority, and I hear, because I'm leadership.
We were just talking about something. You know, it doesn't say I can find. It doesn't say, like in the Hebrew, it doesn't call the 10 Commandments the 10 Commandments. It calls them the 10 words. It's saying, this is who you are. And so Sherry and I were just talking about this when we weren't recording, but she pointed out, like, to delineate you among all these groups that are in that area. And
to distinguish you, because this is when, until then, they're in Egypt, right? And there's no real definition of you are my people until they're brought out of Egypt, and now they're in the wilderness. And here's this, I like that idea more than the idea we have.
Let's wave our finger at you.
Yes.
And go, see, you have to obey these things.
Yeah.
Again, as a believer in Jesus, I do have to obey these things.
Yeah.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a deeper thing than just a list to check off.
The intent and the love behind it.
Right. This is my people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these behaviors separate you. That call you out. Now, being holy means to be separated. So this makes you a holy people. You're separated from all these other groups of people.
You. And this is how you flourish.
This is how you flourish.
Yeah.
This is how you live together. This is what a polity looks like. This is that's what politics means. It's like the art of living together. So this is how life can look like together. This is what makes you my people, a shining city on a hill. When Jesus invokes that imagery, he's speaking into a Jewish context too, but like, you're different. And he goes down this list. Again, it makes it more beautiful. It doesn't make it less binding, but to say these are the 10 words of who you are as my people. So then you get to the things that aren't popular.
Yeah.
Like, we have one that our culture trips up on because we worship sexuality. But as a believer in Jesus, I know, okay, whatever the outside culture is doing, the milieu around this area, that's not my thing. I'm called out to be different. And it's not necessarily a thing where I shove that commandment in your face, even though it'd be good for you.
Yeah.
Like, you will flourish if you don't, if you pay attention to this. But this is what makes me different and holy and separate and not better than anybody else, but makes me adopted into God's family. Like, it's a hallmark of this is what my people look like. My house looks like this.
Well, I think it goes back to the thesis you've been working on, which is the blessing, right? And the speaking over you. This is who you are.
Yeah.
This is what we do. This is what we don't do, and how people crave that. We've positioned it as don't. And that's true, but that the bigger, broader part of needing that blessing.
I love that. And it's understandable. Think about this. Moses is having this remarkable experience with the living God. And he's aware of all the other gods. He was raised in Egypt, for crying out loud. I mean, he knows all about this other stuff, all the different beliefs that people have. There's this whole stew of different gods. And he's having the interaction with the one and only God, who starts with, you're not going to have any other gods.
Yeah.
This is I'm the one.
Yeah.
Who starts with that. But such a remarkable thing that God would reveal himself, the real God would reveal himself like that. He just communed with the real God. He knows for a fact there's no other stuff. All the other things are false. And he walks down the mountain, and what the heck is going on?
They are partying
you can
with
see
the
why that would be extremely frustrating.
With the man who had some slight anger problems anyway.
Right, exactly. Right. But it's like, wow. And because it's not just a list of you better do this.
Right.
If it's a list of you better do this, it's not quite as offensive to see, hey, you guys are breaking one of the rules. No, it's like, I know who the real God is. And you guys knew it too.
Yeah.
But you've already moved off it. I just had this experience. I know who he is.
And I'm coming with excitement to tell you.
Yeah, and you're already embracing one of the locals.
Yeah, yeah.
You're already embracing the local ideas. Mm-hmm. You're not different. You're not separate. And you're doing it while we haven't even... You could see why I'd be like, you know what?
Let me tell y'all something.
How about you guys don't even deserve these tablets?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys don't deserve it. Mm-hmm. So throw it in the trash. Mm-hmm. All of that to say, I think it's more beautiful. It's not less binding. It's more binding, but in a heart way. That if we just said, this is why we're different, we're odd. I do believe in these things. I don't think I've kept them. It's not about obedience to the law that saves you, by the way. But my goodness, it makes culture better. Imagine how everything would be different. We just...
That's true.
I mean, there's so much wisdom behind it, and there's so much actual love behind it.